We welcome you this Thursday evening as we get set for some exciting NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. The Nuggets with their last game here in Denver before heading back out on the road.
Jamal Murray. Yeah, they just looked sort of lost out there lately. You know, they're not playing with a whole lot of purpose or drive. And you just can't wait for good things to happen. You've got to make them happen.
And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Nuggets. Pass to Jokic. Puts the move on. And Jokic slams it in.
And Joker doesn't get up too often, but when he slams it down, it feels like he's trying to bring the basket with him.
Well, Michael Porter Jr. is one of the premier shooters in the NBA.
And that size that he brings to that sweet stroke makes it hard to get to a shot. 6'10", shoots it with confidence, shoots it with great fluidity. And, man, is he special. And he's worked through some injury trouble early in his career. And now he's one of the more lethal front court players in the league on the perimeter. How about the guard getting up? Jamal Murray flying to the rack.
Here's Westbrook, and the dunk by Westbrook.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the start.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And, you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Here's Jokic. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Have a lot of respect for Jokic's feel for the game. He plays the right way, sees everything, great vision, and he processes what he sees so quickly. You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Brown's shot is off.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And finished off by Porter.
Like a lot of players, Porter Jr. is at his best when he's playing downhill, playing with speed, attacking the rim.
So, Greg, it doesn't get much better than this, does it? Major playoff implications in this one tonight.
Both teams have a lot on the line in this contest. Seeding in the postseason can make or break a team's chances.
But we appreciate, you know, for some players, success can change them, but not for Jokic. Yeah, he seems like the same guy.
He certainly does, boy, and he is special. He is so much fun to watch. Seems to be even-keeled and down to earth, but his game is heaven sent for sure.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
And one thing about Westbrook, he does not have a quiet presence. You know he's out there at every moment, and his production speaks volumes.
Mark, it has been quite a run for the Nuggets, hasn't it, who have made the playoffs every season since 2019.
And how about this, Kevin? They've only been lower than a 3 seed one time in that span. And that was because Murray missed the season due to injury. They are consistently tough.
Up and in for the basket, number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
The Nuggets trailed by 14. Watson. And another miss by Denver.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
And so it's Watson who will bring it up for the Nuggets. This is the first chance to take a look at the Nuggets this season. And Peyton Watson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. 34 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
Really having a difficult time getting anything to fall.
Boy, you've got to give credit to the defense. I mean, this is where you want to really work for quality looks. Try to get that confidence back.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing their defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
Yeah, you're right. Not one second chance bucket for the opposition. They're boxing out on every shot.
To the left wing. Watson for three. That shot missing. And so it's the Denver Nuggets feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. Their transition game has been in full effect. We've got more in store for you right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Denver.
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job of scoring in transition.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight is scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic may not be the most physically gifted, but there's an old saying in basketball, you're as fast as you can anticipate. LeBron James says he sees plays before they happen. A lot of people don't understand it, but I do. He's special. Kevin?
You know, his mind for the game is just on another level. We appreciate that report. Clark, as you look at the career of Aaron Gordon, he has blossomed into an elite role player.
Yeah, and I love the fact that he's done that. He's embraced his role. He's embraced taking fewer shots and playing more defense and getting on the glass more and making hustle plays. Not everybody would do what Aaron has done. It's a credit to him that he's been able to, again, embrace, not just accept, but embrace the role that he serves for that championship team.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear, it's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Brown. No good from outside. Pass to Jokic. Here's Brown. Offline from the top of the key.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. They could use a bucket. It's hauled in by Jokic.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Outside Gordon. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And Greg, you think about what they call float games. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
Now here's Murray.
Denver foul.
They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. And Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And the Nuggets making a change here. And another miss by Denver.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Pass to Murray. Back to Westbrook. Now here's Murray. They need this one. And he sinks the layup.
He's got a well-rounded game. Murray can score from just about anywhere. And the more points he gets inside, the more space he gets outside.
When it's all said and done, Jokic, Greg, is going to be the Nuggets' career leader in many categories.
And he's already their franchise leader in rebounds, assists, triple-doubles, and playoff points, and many other advanced stats as well.
And Gordon over to help. Good on the bucket.
And they trust Murray to get the ball where it needs to go.
Pass to Westbrook. The kick out to Porter. Jacks up a three. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Porter's got 5.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Now here's Westbrook. Nothing on the board. Count that one.
You know, Russ's aggressive attitude, always in attack mode, simply invites contact.
Murray, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Rebound by the Nuggets. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder. For 3, Westbrook. It's hauled in by Jokic. Denver leading by 23. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. To the middle. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Well, I tell you what, passes like that from Murray will keep his teammates working hard to get open because they know he'll find them.
Westbrook, no good. With 2 seconds left. No good. Shot missing. And so it's the Denver Nuggets with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Real game.
33.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. The Nuggets trailed by 21. Back to Jokic. Outside Gordon. In the corner, Murray with it. No good on the triple.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
And Greg, something that is so important to this team, Jamal Murray's shot creation.
It is, Kevin. He creates so much with the ball or off of it. The work he puts in on offense frees up everything for his teammates. Great competitor who's really a perfect fit with this core.
Here's Westbrook. Gordon trying to break loose. And finished off by Westbrook.
You know, Westbrook will not let an opportunity to embarrass his defender go wanting. Oh, my goodness. What a move.
Gordon with it. Out guarded by Murray. And here we go. Murray heading to the hoop. Basket good. Gordon's got his first points of the night.
It's never easy in the NBA, folks. I mean, great job by Gordon to just dismiss the contact and still score.
Outside Porter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Denver with the rebound.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
Charity stripe shot. Kicks it out to Gordon. Right side Westbrook. Tries again. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. Denver leading by 23. Down low. And Jokic slams it in.
Like the presence of mind displayed there by Gordon. He plays well within the offensive sets and is really a selfless player.
Right side, Westbrook. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Porter. The tray. Westbrook, no good. Outside, Gordon. Back to Murray. Lets the three fly. That one's not going to go.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Westbrook can't get it to go. Shoots the three. Murray, no good.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's his first foul.
Substitution on
And the officials will call the illegal stream right there.
2 minutes.
And it seems each season more things can be subject to video review. Are you a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get rid of review, but I sure would like the league to find a way to speed them up.
And it's Watson with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Here's Chunchaw. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
Substitution on the court.
Oh, dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender.
Yeah, that was a tough, gritty, sandpaper-like finish.
A nice shot by Brown.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
The three. And it's Denver with the rebound. And Watson has it in the corner. Here's Strother. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
Who's ball?
The Nuggets on offense. And stolen by Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Boy, Murray had his fingerprints all over that possession. It's huge when he makes these types of plays.
Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Sharge outside. Murray outside. Here's Brown. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Brown's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Nuggets. Murray looking around. Over Murray. Again, the miss by Murray. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Here's Watson. It's rebounded by Jamal Murray. Here's Chunchaw. And stolen by Murray. To the right side. To the paint. 3 seconds left. And it's Murray with the jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
45.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The Nuggets leading by 23. And Watson slams it in.
You know, I really like seeing this from Murray. Looking to get his open teammates involved. Being a willing passer is impressive to his teammates.
Now, here's Watson. Greg, we know players are not shy about criticizing officiating. Anything you'd try to change or improve with the way the game is called?
Well, I like when the players and the refs get together in the offseason to go over video examples. And I think one thing that's important is you got to have relationships between the players and the officials. And then I think the fans can also then kind of get on the same page. There are going to be missed calls out there. That will never change.
Here's Strother. That 3 off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
He gets that one. Near the three-point line, it's Gordon. Pass to Chunchard. Back to Jordan. From past the arc. They get it back. Here's Strother. Outside Gordon. Here's Pickett. His three-pointers off the mark. There's the lob to the hoop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And another miss by Denver. The Nuggets on offense. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
And Jordan sends it back.
Hey, get that weak stuff out of here. Take it home. Jordan is fantastic at rejecting those kinds of shots.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Pass to Gordon. So, Greg, you played the point. In create a player, if you had to pick a different position to play, which would it be?
Ooh, good question, Kevin. Probably small forward. I'd like to be a fearsome finisher who can soar and dunk over everybody.
In the corner, it's Gordon. It's Jordan, top of the key. Pass to Pickett. Can they get it? And the three ball is good.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
2 minutes.
Here's Strother. Lays it up off the glass. Strother's got 6 points in the quarter.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams. That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
That's his second personal foul.
Jamal Murray is still an elite scorer, and Clarkie has fought through so many injuries.
And it's remarkable that he's as explosive off the bounce as he is after the injuries that he's dealt with. His ability to create a shot, especially at crunch time, one of the best in the league. The pull-up jumper, the teardrop, and the three, he's got all of those.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his
Well, for over a decade, Clark, we've been in the player empowerment era. And it's generally been, I think, a positive for the NBA.
Yeah, I can't agree with you more in that regard. The players are the drivers of the league. They're the personalities. They're the visibility. They're the doers, the talented performers of a league that entertains globally. So they deserved more money and influence, and I think they've gotten both. Now, there are a few players that have kind of exploited that in a way that I don't think is most healthy by forcing trades, but I think it's a good thing overall.
And he can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. 1:02 left here in the fourth quarter.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Nuggets.
That's his first
This
personal
was
foul.
a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And the strong effort here will convert into what will be their 50th win on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jamal Murray.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Astonagi, Westbrook up top, Murray with it. He's covered by Murray. From about 19 feet, off the mark. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily.
The end of the game.
This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. The Celtics are looking to grab one here for the home fans in Boston before heading out on the road. And, guys, this is the first they're seeing of Philadelphia this year. They were dominated last year, not a good matchup for them, going 1-3 in the season series.
Yeah, and they're hoping for a better showing against this club this season. Last year they came out on the losing end.
And, you know, with two teams in the upper pyramid in the early going, important to establish that pecking order, especially within your conference. So this game is important.
And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
The three from Tatum. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with Joe Mazzulla. When I asked him how hard it is to game plan for Paul George, he just chuckled. He said he's one of the hardest guys in the league to guard. I really challenged our team to make sure we're communicating whenever he has the ball. B, as always, a team-first approach to slowing down PG-13. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
Jason Tatum.
He misses the free throw.
2 shots.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
Paul George.
And it goes down 2 points.
One of the things that separates George from other wings is willingness to go inside and do work, to play near the goal.
Brown outside. Here's White. Second chance effort. And the layup good by Brown.
Finessing his way inside for the board and the score. How about the effort from Brown?
And here's George for three. Traps in the tray. George has got his second basket of the night.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Tatum draws the double. Stolen by George. Here's Oubre. That's good, and it's Embiid with the assist.
Oubre not taking no for an answer there was not going to be denied. Right through the defender.
Pass to Tatum. Fires away from outside. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. George. Oubre outside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Porzingis.
Kelly Oubre Jr. is a springy, bouncy wingman. I mean, provides scoring punch from the three, and he also provides energy at the defensive end that his team needs.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Pritchard. No good off the back of the rim. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 13-5 run. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
That one is good from Joel Embiid.
Butler.
A focal point in this offense, Embiid has no hesitation shooting off the catch.
The 76ers leading by 8. And they double up Butler. Embiid in the corner. Lots of room.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
Some solid defense from Butler. And so here is Philadelphia. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see the frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
Yeah, they had no answer for it. They simply got outplayed and outworked.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Butler. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Holiday. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the lead just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Celtics trail by 12. .24 seconds left to play here in the first.
Don't test Embiid now. An impact defensive player is what he is.
And he's still scoreless in the quarter. They might need to go to a plan B to help him get his confidence.
Assisted by
their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And so it's Philadelphia sitting with a comfortable lead up by... Their defense has... been terrific in this game. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Guys, 76ers pretty much in control here, it would seem.
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Tyrese Maxey has stepped up into a starring role with the 76ers. He says these guys have the ultimate confidence in me, all the way from the organization down to the players. So I can just go out there and be aggressive, play my game,